this past weekend of the NFL was fantastic. We had three underdogs come out and win. Only one favorite won. So surprisingly, our championship games in the NFC and AFC Conference Championship games are going to be the 49ers versus the Rams and the Bengals versus the Chiefs. Just like everyone was thinking at the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah, everyone had Bengals and 49ers around. Yeah, exactly. Higgins, you hit the nail on the head. Look, that Kansas City Buffalo game, following up that Rams Buccaneers game, Higgins, on Sunday, that was amazing television all afternoon and night. What a way to spend a Sunday watching those two games. So, really exciting game, and I'm looking forward to next weekend as well. And look, we'll start off in the NFC because we got an interesting matchup, I think, Higgins. The 49ers take on the Rams. The Rams have lost 6 consecutive games, I believe, 7 consecutive games, maybe, to the 49ers. They just, quote unquote, have their number. But Higgins, I mean, I just flat out believe it's too hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year. And that you have to go to that team's home stadium. So you already beat them twice and they still had a better record than you. Kind of a crazy situation here. I like the Rams -3. I have to lay a little extra juice here, Higgins, over in New Jersey, -118. But I'm willing to do it for the field goal. I think it's a good bet. And truthfully, I'll probably be on Rams money line as we get a little closer to this thing as well. Just sprinkle a little there as well just to be safe. But I do think the Rams get this one done, Higgins. I think it's really difficult to beat a team 3 times in 1 year.
Now the line out here in Oregon is 3.5. Did you have to buy down to get to -3, or is it just three naturally over on the East Coast?
Yeah, it was just 3 over. I used FanDuel for this bet, so
I mean, you
uh,
got some heavy juice on it though.
yeah, it's some heavy juice, but sometimes on these early lines you get stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I mean, look, it's an early line. So their opening line was -3. Maybe it opened at -114 and it was bet up to -118 or whatever. But I'm sure it'll move closer to that 3.5. That's certainly what it's indicating.
If I'm looking at that game, I'm going to probably look at the over under. It's sitting at 47 now, which I think's a nice spot, just under 7 touchdowns. But I'm going to hold off for now, mainly because, I mean, if we look at how these two teams have played, you're right, the Niners have won both of them. One of those was only 41 points scored, the other one 51 points scored. So I'm not too confident in the Niners being able to put on a very strong offensive performance and kind of run with the Rams. Maybe they'll have to do a defensive game like they were able to do against the Packers and get a low scoring type of win if they have a chance at that NFC championship game. So I'm not sure where I'm at currently with that game. I'm looking more at the AFC early lines personally.
Yeah, well, great matchup there. Joe Burrows looked fantastic in the postseason. Higgins, Chiefs, Bills could have been, game of the year in the NFL for sure. It was unbelievable. Patrick Mahomes with 13 seconds left gets the game to overtime and obviously takes care of business there. Higgins, but Kansas City -6.5 on the opening line, -114 juice. I think the magic might be running out for Cincinnati. I'm a little nervous because Kansas City only beat Buffalo by 6. But Higgins, I feel like Buffalo better team than Cincinnati so overall right now. So I feel pretty confident that the Chiefs can get it done.
I kind of agree there. I just kind of want to see where this line settles at. I think it's you're smart for grabbing it while it's underneath a touchdown. This could very well get to be a 7.5, 8 point line, I think, potentially. I'm looking at the over under though, and I'm gonna take over 51.5 because the Bengals, I mean, they had some offensive struggles against the Titans, but I expect that offense to have a lot of passing success, similar to how the Bills were able to against the Chiefs on Sunday night. And that's mainly because Tyrann Matthews dealing with an injury. He was taken out after the first play at the line of scrimmage against the Bills. Who knows if he's going to be back, and if so, in what condition he's going to be able to play. So I really like the opportunities for the Bengals offense to kind of get going in this game. And we already know that Chiefs offense is just a well-oiled machine, and they're running on all cylinders right now. So over 51.5 doesn't feel terrible to me. I mean, it is over the 49, the 7 touchdowns that I typically like to stay at, but I'll take this 51.5.
All right, a good, fun play for the weekend, Higgins. And look, if anything changes drastically over the week, you and I have the right to adjust our picks. But I like that we took some early shots here, and yeah, I mean it was such a great football Sunday. And a great Saturday too, with the last second field goals ending those games. Just a fun weekend. Had to keep the juices flowing, Higgins.